1832, Karl Hermann Burmeister decided to record this mantis and give it a name, Phyllocrania paradoxa. Let us dissect the name for a moment and then consider the state of his mental health later. Phyllo is Latin for leaf. Crania is Old Latin, or also Greek, for head or skull. And paradoxa means absurd, ridiculous, or silly. Therefore, it is the silly leaf-head mantis. I did try to find who decided it was going to be known as the ghost mantis for around 3 or 4 minutes, but I could not. I'm just going to assume that they knew nothing of Latin or ghosts. If I was to give it a common name, I would call it the picky eater. You may have got lucky with your silly leaf-head mantis, and it actually eats anything, but a lot of people will tell you that this guy can be high maintenance when it comes to dinner time. In the wild, they predominantly prey on flying insects, moths, mosquitoes and flies, so it is in their instinct to expect such things that fly directly into their faces whilst they sit on their branch pretending to be a dead leaf. Some will take on roaches, crickets, locusts, while others will hold out for that delicious winged meal. And when they catch, they disassemble piece by piece, dropping the crunchy wings to the floor and only eating the soft centre like your toothless grandmother with a box of chocolates. They come in an impressive array of dull, drab and depressing shades of brown, dark green and baby poop yellow. And it is said that the climate and environment affects their eventual coloration, although this has never been proven to be a fact, so please don't believe it. The males and females of this species are slightly sexually dimorphic, which makes them easy to sex early in life by looking at their silly heads. If you're not hip and trendy, then you might want to do it the old-fashioned way by counting their abdominal segments. Females have 6, males have 8. This becomes even easier at adults, as males have ridiculously long antennae, and their wings extend past their abdomen. Males are also slimmer in build than females and are quite reasonable flyers towards the Wright brothers' attempts that most of the mantis are only capable of making. They're quite a small species, of around 55 to 60 millimeters or 2 inches if you're in one of the only 3 countries that still use imperial and haven't caught up to the rest of us yet. It would be exhausting for me to tell you all the countries that they can be found, so I'll just say Africa and parts of southern Europe, and put the actual countries on screen now. If you can get them to eat, then keeping this species is quite an easy task, and probably one of the reasons they have become so popular within the hobby. They have a wide range of tolerance to humidities and temperature, and they're not very big on moving around much. This mantis is a waiter, not a hunter, and will sit in one place forever until some tasty morsel flies into its mouth. So, don't expect one to chase down its prey for that cool video you want to make for the TikTok. Pairing this mantis is quite a simple task, putting the female on a plant stem and then getting her to eat something while she places the male behind her lower down on the stem. If he can be bothered, he will mount the female, and they will eventually connect and make babies. Male may just sit on the stem looking at a book for a good while, and may need some encouragement like a gentle prod with a paintbrush, and I find blowing him also works, just like it does for me. Some days after mating, the female will lay what only can be described as a long brown turd on either the lid of the enclosure or the branch of a plant, and in 4 to 10 weeks, around 30 or so tiny ant-like nymphs will bungee from their encasement for your delight. I hope you enjoyed this video and gleaned some information from it, otherwise it's going to be a sad, depressing time for me, as I have many more of this kind of video planned for the future, but for now, I must go and make tea and crumpets. Cheerio!